So this video today, I'm talking about my zip. I'm talking about the Trisha Paytas, Jason Nash, David Dobrik, Brandon Calvillo shitstorm. But this is like my third unofficial vlog squad video that I'm doing, because the first one I talked about, you know, David Dobrik and his girlfriend breaking up. And that video has a bunch of dislikes because basically I was talking about how I don't really like Liza Koshy and how I never watched Liza Koshy. I don't understand her humor. And then I made a video, I did a mukbang where I kind of talked about David and Jason, and I talked about how Brandon was killing it with the conversation with videos that he was doing. I was like, oh, Brandon's killing it. And then now I'm making this video. So if you've been living under a fucking rock for like the past 8-7 days, you know Trisha Paytas made a video where some people are calling it exposed David Dobrik and stuff, but I don't think she exposed David Dobrik or even Jason. What she did, she exposed someone else, and that person's name was Brandon Calvillo. Now Brandon Calvillo, as you know, is one of the Vine remnants who came over to YouTube to do his thing. I guess he's a member of the vlog squad, officially, unofficially, I don't know. I would say pretty officially. I mean, Trisha came out and said that Brandon Calvillo had been having sex with an underage girl, a 17-year-old girl. Yeah. Boy, everyone knew about it. Like, everyone in the vlog squad knew about it, which I believe everything Trisha said. Trisha doesn't have a reason to lie, you know what I mean? I am like a fan. Ew, I hate to say that word about YouTubers. Like, I'm a fan of so-and-so, and I hate when YouTubers call their subscribers fans. I'm like, ugh. But I'll say I'm a subscriber. I'm not going to say fan, because I just don't like that term. I am a subscriber of Brandon Calvillo. I'm not a subscriber of the whole vlog squad. Like, I'm subscribed to Brandon, I'm subscribed to Jason, and I'm subscribed to Trisha, and that's it. I'm not subscribed to David because I don't like his vlogs. I don't think he's funny. I think they're too short. I don't like his humor. I don't know. I just never really got into it. Whatever. And then Heath and Zane and Scott and all them, no, I don't really watch them. Unless Toddy has a thumbnail with his shirt off, I'm not watching. I'm like a legit supporter of Brandon. Like, I listen to his podcast, I'm Sorry Dad, that he does with Rydoon every Thursday. It's supposed to come out on Wednesday, but they never make it on Wednesday. It's always like a Thursday or a Friday by the time it's uploaded. I listen every week. Rydoon is kind of like the driver of that podcast, and he has a lot of comedian guests on. I have no fucking idea who they are, never heard of them before, and I never hear of them after the podcast. But Brandon Calvillo is the co-host. It's like 50-50, I guess, technically, but even though it feels more like it's Rydoon's podcast. Anyway, I remember the episode where Brandon, the one where he cried about the girl that he had broke up with or whatever. And it was all about this girl, this 17-year-old girl. That's who he was talking about the whole time. He and his girlfriend tried to make this video yesterday morning or Saturday night. It was either Saturday night. No, I'm sorry. It was either Friday night or Saturday morning. I was trying to make this video, and they tried to like explain their relationship because, no one's fucking believing. No one is buying that they did not have sex while this girl was still underage. So they made this video called explaining our relationship, or the truth about our relationship, or something like that. And I watched it. It's only a 5-minute video, and girl. So yeah, they made this video, 5-minute video, talking about their relationship, and everything in it was a lie. Just the whole setting of the video, like, they're in this nice white background, right? They look like they just fucking showered, like they're all clean, and Brandon's all clean shaven. He's never clean shaven. Brandon never shaves his fucking beard. He shaved off his little beard goatee shit thing. They're all clean and shaved. No one looks sad. No one looks remorseful. No one looks, you know what I mean? It looks like, to me, it looked like an audition video that they were sending into like a casting director to put them in a movie or a TV show. That's what it looked like. It looked like a casting video. That's what it looked like. It didn't look like an apology video, bitch. Bust out your fucking phone camera like I'm doing right now and film you don't have to get pretty and cute to film like an apology video or or truth video. You know what I mean? Like, it was staged. Everything about the video was just staged. The setting, what they were saying, what they were wearing. Obviously, they had been in contact with their attorneys or something, or like a PR management team, maybe. The evidence is there. It's in the podcast, and it's in one of David Dobrik's videos from back last February. And in the video, again, I'm sure you already know, everyone watching this already knows this, but Brandon is going out on a date with the girl. It's like their third date, right? In February, it's the third date already. In February, it is their third date. I have to like stress that. And David's coming along too. I think they were in David's car, but Brandon was the one driving. I think, but maybe not. And David's sitting in the back seat, and it's Brandon in the driver's seat, and then the girlfriend in the passenger seat. And then Brandon, comes out the back seat, and he's like to the girlfriend, he's like, "So how's Brandon in bed? How's Brandon in bed?" And then Lacey, the girlfriend, is like, "What? Like, honestly, he's like really good." And then there's like an awkward moment, and she's like, "I mean, like, what? He's like really good or whatever." And it's like, don't tell me that was a fucking bit, bitch. Do not sit here and be like, "Yeah, that was just a joke for David's bitch." So you mean David? What they're doing is they're blaming it on David. So basically they're saying David came up with this joke to pretend like this girl was having sex with Brandon. But why? If you guys are in a relationship, why the fuck would she need to joke about having sex with her boyfriend? That's stupid. That's a lie. That don't make sense. Because it's a fucking lie. It's such a lie. It's such bullshit. No. And then in the video they made yesterday, Brandon was like, "Yeah, I found someone left a comment on that video saying that Lacey was 17. So we stopped talking for about a week until she turned 18, and then we started talking again. And now we're in a relationship, and now we love it." You stopped talking to her for a week. You've known her since January, because she said in the video they actually met in January. She would bring him food, and by bring him food, that means that's code for suck his dick. She said that she would bring him food back in January. So that means you mean to tell me y'all have known each other, been hanging out since January. That video of David was already your third date, right? And then all of a sudden you're just gonna stop talking for a week because someone left a comment on one of David's videos saying that she was 17? Bitch, first of all, that didn't happen. And second of all, you already knew she was fucking 17. You already knew she was 17 since January. Brandon, oh my God. You aren't gonna sit here and tell me a member of the vlog squad, right? Like, or not even just a member of the vlog squad, any big personality on YouTube who's a man, who's a dude, who's a guy, most of their fan base is going to be like girls, or underage girls. That's every guy, that's every straight YouTuber, content creator, whatever on YouTube. Their fucking fan base is under 18-year-old girls. And some over 18, like obviously I'm fucking 28 right here, and I'm still watching YouTubers, you know what I mean? So I'm not saying all of your viewership is going to be underage and girls, but the majority is, and they know that. So you're gonna sit here and Brandon had this girl around, and he never fucking asked how old she was this whole time. That whole time back in the beginning, back in January and February of last year, he was never like, there's this young looking girl here. Gee, maybe I should ask how old she is since, I'm fucking way over 18 since I'm an adult. You bullshit. All of these dudes, you better believe the first question they ask these girls is not, "What's your name?" It's not where you're from, or, what's your favorite video of mine. It's, "Bitch, how old are you? How old are you? How fucking old are you?" Don't sit here and act like Brandon Calvillo didn't know how old the girl was. He fucking knew how old she was. If she didn't tell him how old she was, even if she lied and said she was 18 back in January when they first started talking, even if she lied, I just don't believe that he still would have looked up her age, you know what I mean? Because he is such a big YouTuber with a young female fan base following. Like, you're just gonna believe every girl that says she's 18? No, you're still gonna do your research and you're still gonna look her up. My point is, Brandon has known full fucking well that this girl was 17. He didn't just find out at the last week in February. No. No, girl. No. Brandon has known this whole time. He's known exactly how old this girl was. I don't know if David knew how old she was, but I mean, he must have, because Trisha knew how old she was. So if Trisha knew how old she was, then the whole vlog squad must have known how old she was. And another interesting thing I've noticed, this video is long as fuck. Another thing I noticed, not one member of the vlog squad has come out in defense of Brandon. Not a single fucking one. And these are supposed to be his boys. These are supposed to be his friends, his bros. Jason is supposed to be like his best friend out of all of them. Jason hasn't said shit about the Brandon situation. He's barely said shit about his own little shit with Trisha. He made a video, then he deleted it. He didn't bring up Brandon in it though, but Jason hasn't said shit in defense of Brandon. David hasn't said shit in defense of Brandon. It was in his fucking video. It was in David's video where this whole thing, all the evidence is right there. He hasn't said shit. Raidoon, who he does the podcast with, hasn't said anything. No one has come out and been like, oh, you know what, my friend Brandon is a good guy. These allegations aren't true, or, you know, my friend Brandon, he's a good person, and anything. They haven't said shit in defense of Brandon, and I'm like, damn. It's because they all knew. It's because it's either A, why'd I say E? It's either A, they all knew already that she was 17, and they're not going to be like, oh, they can't be like disgusted or they can't be like shocked now because they already knew that she was fucking 17. Or B, it's they didn't know, and I don't know, maybe they're just trying to distance themselves from him, and I'm sure it's a mutual thing. Like, they're like, look, you can't really be in my vlogs, Brandon, sorry, right now. It's pretty shitty, but you would think at least one person would like just come out and say something positive about Brandon, because you know Brandon is struggling right now. If you know anything about Brandon, if you've listened to his podcast, or if you watch the times he's in like Jason's videos on YouTube, you know he's like a huge hypochondriac. He freaks out about everything. If he gets a cut on his fucking hand, he's like, oh my god, I need to go to the hospital. I need to get stitches for this tiny paper cut I got on my hand. He freaks out about everything. So this must be fucking killing him. This must be like eating him alive. And for no one to say anything and to like be like, hey Brandon, you're still our friend. Publicly, no one has said that. I'm sure they've been texting him and been like, Brandon, look, we're still cool, blah, 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 blah. But just for no one to say anything publicly, it's crazy, boy. And I don't think he will ever recover from this until he tells the fucking truth. Every video he makes from now on is just going to get a bunch of dislikes. There's going to be a bunch of comments saying, you know, you're a liar, you're a liar, you're a liar. Until he tells the truth. Just tell the truth. Just be like, yeah, last spring, my girlfriend and I, we got together. She doesn't even need to be in the video. She don't need to be in the video. Why? She doesn't need to be in the video. This isn't about her. She's not a personality. She doesn't have a YouTube channel. It's Brandon who's the personality. You know what I mean, in this whole thing. He has the most to lose in this whole thing. She doesn't need to be in the video. All he has to do is sit down and be like, yeah, last spring, my girlfriend and I got together. She was 17 at the time. And he doesn't even have to be like, yeah, we had sex. He doesn't even have to self-incriminate himself. He can just be like, yeah, we got together. She was 17. Now she's almost 19. She's 18, almost 19. And we're still together and we're in love and blah, blah, blah. And that's it. That's all he has to fucking say. But he keeps lying about it and saying, no, we didn't start dating until she was 18. No, we didn't have sex until she was after 18. Dude, no, you've admitted it on the podcast. You've admitted it in David's videos. She admitted it in David's videos. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, I listened to his podcast. I don't think that was the first time he like admitted to having sex with this girl on the podcast. I don't think it was. I'm not gonna go back and listen to every fucking episode and see, but I'm pretty sure, you know, for a stoner, I have pretty good memory. So, but I just don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do. Obviously, he can recover from this. All he has to do is be like, look, yeah, I lied. I made a tweet and I lied about it. I made a video with my girlfriend. We lied, but here's the truth. Here's the truth this time, and be real. Like, like I said, like, get a fucking phone camera and make it on that shit, like holding it just like this. Like, you don't have to sit down with great lighting and a great backdrop and wash your hair and shave your face and blah 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 and look like a fucking robot. Like, just cry, like, show some remorse, show some humanity in your videos, you know. And as for the girl, I just don't see her sticking around. I mean, this is not what she signed up for. You know what I mean? She wanted to fuck some dude in the vlog squad. You know, maybe be in a relationship with some dude in the vlog squad. Everything's good. You know, he's cute, blah, blah, blah. She was not prepared for all this, honey. And I wouldn't be surprised if she, like, left. She's only 18, 19. 18, 19.
Her name's Lacey. She's 18, 19.
You're like, I hope.
That's what Brandon said in David's video. She can leave. She can leave him, bitch. She can leave. She can go to New York, dye her hair black, get with a whole different guy. Her life is good. You know what I mean? This is all in her past. But as for Brandon, I don't know. I don't know. He needs to sincerely fucking make a real ass video and be fucking just honest, and just be honest. It's not gonna be pretty, it's not gonna be glamorous, but just be fucking honest. Say what you did. Try to sound remorseful on some level, you know. And yeah, that's everything. About to get some gas in my car because I'm about to hit the highway and head up to DC. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.